Alright, I'm still getting started, so give me just a second. Alright. Today we're mostly just going to be dicking around and doing companion quests slash causing trouble, like you do, because that's the one thing I'm good at. We'll see how that goes. I'm literally just trying to spend time because I want to avoid certain scenes until I absolutely can't avoid them anymore. So, I'm also eating dinner while we do this. I got Kung Pao beef. Whee! I really need to mess with my abilities. For now, I'm just checking the quick instant ones. Alright.
Are the soldiers ready?
As ready as they can be. We're asking a lot of them.
Ooh. A bunch of darkspawn. Yeah.
At your service. Inquisitor.
Alright. Oh, I've got a lot of Inquisition perks. I guess that actually worked. I didn't expect it would. Huh. Men are trash. That's basically what I've learned from Orlais. Oh shit, right. Alright, what's my... I had to look up a guide for this, because this is always difficult. So I need to send Colin on this one.
Inquisitor.
I'm sorry, you want me to what, Anders? Oh, go fuck yourself, Sebastian. Yeah, sorry, but let's do some leveling up with these perks, friends. Alright. Apparently I need to capture a keep. And Adamant Fortress didn't fucking count. Alright. Let's go back for now, and we're gonna go talk to people and get some of these hot side quests from our friends. Delicious. Is there anybody you guys want me to do first? Besides Solas, because I'm not doing him. Also besides Varric, because I know we're gonna try to wait things out. Right, I should go upstairs and talk to Vivienne a bunch. Right, to get upstairs to Vivienne. You're very handsome, but I can't talk to you right now because you're gonna upset me. Hi, Dorian.
Of course.
My dear, I'm afraid I must ask you for help. There is an alchemical formula that I must complete, but I have been unable to obtain a critical ingredient. The heart of a snowy wyvern. I had arranged to obtain one, but the chevaliers working with me were killed in the Civil War.
If I'm going to hunt down a snowy wyvern, I need you to tell me everything you know about it.
They're quite rare and exceedingly dangerous. Their venom is the most potent of any wyvern. Ordinary hunters would not make the attempt. The risk is too great. You, my dear, would certainly be an equal to this monster.
I didn't know you were an alchemist, Vivienne. What exactly is this project you're working on?
It is a special request from a member of the Council of Heralds. I am still the Imperial Court Enchanter, after all. The matter is private. That is all there is to say.
I'll do what I can.
Thank you, my dear. I would be most grateful. I shall give the location of its lair to Cullen. Remember, my dear, I must have its heart, or the potion will not work. I eagerly await your success.
I wonder if she's trying to kill me. I wouldn't put it past Vivian. At all. Come on. Dorian.
You have remarkably little here on early to Vinter history. All these gifts to the Inquisition, and the best they can do is the Malefica Imperio. Trite propaganda. But if you want 20 volumes on whether Divine Galatea took a shit on Sunday, this is evidently the place to find it.
And that's the Dorian I know, critiquing every book in my library.
I wouldn't have to if you could find some rebellious heretic archivist to join the cause.
Are there rebellious archivists? Other than you, that is.
If Corypheus ever starts burning masterworks of literature, I'm sure a few will pop up. Did I see something by Genitivi here? I could have sworn.
What is this about, Dorian?
When everyone returned, they told us about your tumble into the abyssal rift. You went into the Fade. Physically went in. Are you... all right?
I learned a surprising amount. What happened at the Temple of Sacred Ashes, for one.
Regained your memories. That's good then.
I think so.
You do realize this feat hasn't been performed in over 1,000 years. Corypheus and his contemporaries entered the Fade and began the Blights. In comparison.
It would have been easier if you'd been with me.
Without question. But I'm rather glad I wasn't.
No sense of adventure? That's surprising.
I've not your talent for survival. And not everyone is as discerning as I. If you can walk in the Fade, others will try to follow. Who knows what secrets Corypheus has revealed? Not all of them will be as lucky as you. What they could unleash. My advice? Keep this quiet. Let them speculate. Too many will see this as a challenge.
That's a good idea.
There are enough idiots in the world who think if they just use enough blood magic, their problems will vanish. It's exactly the sort of thing I want to stop back home. This I don't need. What I do need is a copy of the Liberalum. I'll wager I can find Corypheus's real name. If I can prove he was a grasping ankle-biter with no family to speak of, the luster would come right off. Wish me luck.
I don't know what you think you're doing.
I'm being clucked at by a hen, evidently.
Don't play the fool with me, young man. If I...
Always lovely to hear you talking shit, Giselle.
The spiderwebs help stop the bleeding, and they prevent wounds from getting infected.
Will you not consider it, Lady Cassandra? The clerics are still sequestered. If no one steps forward, they will debate until...
And you think I could make them agree? I've heard enough for one day, Mother Giselle.
Talk to her, your worship.
Is there a problem? It seems like she's bothering you.
Mother Giselle is kind, and she means well. So, yes, she was.
My favorite
I
line.
assume you've heard that Leliana and I are both candidates to be the next Divine. Because of what happened at Halam Shiral, of course, the Empire favors you. Thus, everyone close to you. So now the Chantry bandies our names about without even asking us first.
How can you and Leliana be candidates? You're not even priests.
It's not without precedent. Amar III was sister to the Emperor, and Galatea a commoner. Leliana and I were, at least, part of the Chantry hierarchy. it would be accepted.
If you don't want it, then tell them so.
Surely it was never meant to be like this. The Chantry, the Circle of Magi, the Templars, this cannot be what they intended when it all began. The Chantry should provide faith, hope. Instead, it cannot veer from its course, even in the face of certain death.
I'm surprised to hear you of all people say that.
Oh? Am I not the same woman who declared the Inquisition against the Chantry's wishes? In all my years as a Seeker, I did what I was told. My faith demanded it. But now my faith demands something else. That I see with better eyes.
If you're concerned, then make it better.
Did you know Varric is Andrastian? Oh, he blasphemes with every second breath, but deep down he believes. His heart is virtuous. But he would never step
I also
foot in
ship
a
Varric and
Chantry.
Cassandra
It
so
should be
hard.
the first place to which the virtuous turn. It needs to change. Perhaps I must be the one to change it.
So this is your new crusade?
I've agreed to nothing yet.
And if the Chantry calls on you?
Then I will do whatever I can, for as long as I can. I suppose I should not be so concerned. The clerics speak my name for now, nothing more. Writing does not come naturally to me, as I'm certain you can imagine.
Trying to outdo Varric's next literary masterpiece?
I haven't his talent for blather. As if written by a dim-witted child. Historians will one day ask what happened at Adamant Fortress, in the Fade. I wasn't there, but others were. Their accounts must be recorded.
Fair enough. Just be careful what you write.
Do not be concerned. I am a poor writer, but not unaware of the weight my words might carry. I still don't know what to say about the spirit of the divine. The Chantry teaches us that the souls of the dead pass through the Fade, so it could have been her. Yet even so...
I don't know the truth any more than you do.
Sadly, unanswered questions make for poor reading. When they told me you were physically in the Fade, I was terrified for you. The last time such a thing happened, we created Darkspawn. We created Corypheus. The world needs to know the truth this time. No more legends lost to the ages. I can keep staring at this, but I won't get any closer.
Something I can help you with?
Yes. Possibly. We saw so many Red Templars at the assault on Haven. Perhaps all that was left of the Order. What we didn't see was Lord Seeker Lucius. Indeed, I've seen no hint of any Seekers amongst the Red Templars, or anywhere. I have a growing suspicion Corypheus has imprisoned them.
Finding them obviously means a lot to you.
Never abandon them. I cannot even claim rescuing them would be beneficial. They wouldn't look kindly on the Inquisition. But even so, if there's a chance... If we can spare resources to follow up on these leads, Inquisitor, I would appreciate it.
I don't know what you think you're doing.
I'm being clucked at by a hen.
I'm sorry.
So am I.
Inquisitor, I was not expecting a visit. You had little interest in speaking to me privately before. But as dear Josephine says, it's never too late to make a friend. I hope I'm not disrupting anything. The commander was just delivering the names of those we lost at Haven. You must blame me for this. We all saw who attacked us. We know exactly who to blame. I keep wondering if I could have done something different. When the first of my lookouts went missing, I pulled the rest back, awaiting more information. If they'd stayed in the field, they could have bought us more time. I was afraid to lose my agents. And instead, we lost Haven. More likely, they would have stayed out there, died, and we would have lost Haven anyway. You don't know that. Their lives could have bought Haven a small chance. My people know their duty. They know the risks. They understand that the Inquisition may call upon them to give their lives. Our people aren't tools to be used and discarded. Your instincts were right. Their lives matter. Can we afford such sentimentality? What if Corypheus... We're better than Corypheus. Inquisitor. I have been thinking. You remember everything now, yes? The explosion at Haven, the Fade, escaping the breach. In your report, you said Justinia was with you. But only you emerged in the end. Why? Why were you the only survivor? She knew it was either her or me. And she wanted me to live. Of course. Of course she did. That's just like her. Her message to me. I failed you too. I'm not sure I understand what that means. Did you say anything else? Anything at all? Please, if you remember. I'm sorry, Liliana. That was it. There are no answers in the Fate. Only illusions. A warped mirror. Justinia has never failed me. I was her left hand. Now she's dead. I failed her. So it's true. Some look to Cassandra or even me as Justinia's successor. I never thought the idea would gain momentum. Of course, with the other candidates out of the picture...
Is becoming divine something you really want?
When Justinia was alive, I would have laughed at anyone who even suggested that I could be her successor. Things have changed. Still, I don't know. Restoring the Chantry will be like trying to steer a sinking vessel through a storm.
Whoever becomes divine will have my support if she requires it.
And I'm sure whoever becomes divine will absolutely require the Inquisition's backing. The Chantry is faltering, but it still has influence over the people. Who tells the people what's right? Who do they look to in times of peril? A divine with enough support can change the Chantry. And with it, Thedas. But this is a discussion for later. If Corypheus wins, finding a new divine will be the least of our problems.
Liliana.
A message from Divine Justinia.
That's a shock. You're right reading it.
Thank you for the concern, Inquisitor. But I am. This message was written months, perhaps even years ago, to be delivered to me if she died. I've heard of such contingency plans. A sudden death often leaves loose ends. I'm to go to Valence, a small village on the waking sea. There is something hidden there.
Do you know what you're looking for?
The Divine was a powerful woman who used her position to obtain all sorts of things. Whatever she hid in Valence would very likely benefit the Inquisition and must be kept from falling into the wrong hands. If I'm lucky, she will have instructions for me.
I'll help in whatever way I can.
Wonderful. I was hoping you would agree to come with me to Valence. One more thing. If what is hidden in Valence is as valuable as I think, we're not going to be the only ones looking for it. I shall meet you at the Chantry in Valence. Try not to delay.
I love this no fall damage life. Alright, let's go find Cole.
I hear they're gone. The whole order.
Thank the Maker.
Doesn't look like there's any doors around this way. Oh. Just little corners to hide in. Hey, Agna. Crime.
You happier with the champion off with the wardens?
There were wardens in Kirkwall, too.
Welcome back.
No, it's better you not know. Then that way.
There's Cole.
Anything we can do, just let it.
Thank you.
No.
But you like demons!
I enjoy the company of spirits, yes, which is part of why I do not abuse them with bindings.
It
Hi,
isn't
sweetheart.
abuse if I ask.
Not always true. Also, I do not practice blood magic, which renders this entire conversation academic.
He won't bind me. He's a mage and he likes demons, but he won't help.
We just saw the Grey Wardens try to raise an army of demons. You want Solas to bind you?
He has to! If Solas won't do the ritual to bind me, someone else could. Will. Like the Warden mages. And then... I'm not me anymore. Walls around what I want. Blocking, bleeding, making me a monster.
We'll find a way to keep you safe without binding you, Cole.
I have a suggestion, if Cole is ready to listen. I recall stories of amulets used by Raveni seers to protect spirits they summoned from rival mages. A spirit, wearing an amulet of the Unbound, was immune to blood magic and binding. It should protect Cole as well. The resources of the Inquisition could be used to find such a talisman.
Good. They will not take me.
Huh. Sorry, I am head over heels for the egg, so you're not gonna... you're not gonna find anybody here who's like, nah, don't do it. Alright. Now Iron Bull's over there. Where the hell did Cole go? Speaking of the egg, yeah, no spoilers because Soraya has not played, so this is like all fresh for her. But yeah, it is very heartbreaking. And I'm ready to cry. Alright, Iron Bull's in here somewhere. There he is.
Again. Again. Come on. This is why the Qun doesn't like women fighting. I should have asked Cullen.
Perhaps you can take over.
Grunari training exercise to master your fear. I heard about the nightmare at Adamant. Sounded big.
All right.
There we go.
I'm a mage.
Oh, yeah. Damn demon. Who's stuck in the fade, huh?
Bull, if you're scared of demons...
Less talking, more hitting. Piece of feed, piece of crap! And who killed you? That's right, Iron fucking Bull! I needed that. Thanks, boss.
And that works for you?
Yep.
All right, then.
I love Iron Bull. Why are you just kneeling in front of my goddamn door? I hate it.
How you doing?
You said we should go get some drinks and meet your company.
Yeah, come on. It'll be fun.
Here we go.
Ah, good. We're not drinking alone. How you doing, creme de la creme?
Your worship. I'm so glad he has someone new to hit with that joke.
I can think of worse places to go with Cremisius.
Second the chief, believe me. He loves his nicknames.
Hey, when I was growing up, my name was just this series of numbers. We all give each other nicknames under the Qun.
They ever wear shirts under the Qun, chief? Or do they just run around binding their breasts like that?
It's a harness, Creme.
Yes, for your pillowy man bosoms. Let me know if you need help binding. You could really chisel something out of that overstuffed look.
Who are the others?
A lot of the Chargers went looking off for stronger drinks. Let's see, who's left? We've got Rocky and Skinner there. And over there are Stitches, Dalish, and Grim. Crazy bunch of assholes, but they're mine.
You've got a good company, Bull.
Ah, we do all right.
Man can beat the Chargers, 'cause we'll hit you where it hurts. Unless you know a tavern with loose cards and looser skirts. For every bloody battlefield we'll gladly raise a cup. No matter what tomorrow holds, our horns be pointing up.
Thanks for coming by, boss. Glad you could meet some of my team. How you doing?
See you later, Bull.
Nice talking with you, boss.
Welcome back.
Alright, let's see. Who do I still need to go talk to Blackwall? And I'm specifically avoiding Solas for now because I don't want to cry. Alright, so we are gonna actually... We need to find Sarah. That's who we're looking for. Where is she? Okay, it says she's in the tavern. Back. So we'll go look around for her. Creme.
We'll make good use of it. Thank you.
Cabot. Iron Bowl.
Skittish for days. What's up your crawl?
That door's not real. Let's head upstairs.
Yes, sir. It's over and done.
The people on whom history pivots. Their influence is felt even in their absence.
Right. Were you a philosopher or something?
I'm pleased to hear it.
Something like that.
There she is.
Heard what went on in that Fade thing? What you think went on? Can't even start to believe that business.
I think a lot of people are having trouble with what went on there.
People going on about visions and piss when real people are gone. Dead, probably. Stroud, yeah? Lost a serious moustache there. Also, you could tell the wardens to piss off. And they're always weird. Usually, bad stuff happens first, so you're glad when the hero shows up. But wardens are the wrong way round. They're the good thing that means a bad thing is about to happen. Like in Denerim, when the Blight ended.
A lot happened in Denerim. What did you see?
People talked a lot about this one warden. There was a big fight and they died, or, I don't know, maybe they didn't.
The hero of Ferelden. You forget the hero of Ferelden.
That was ages ago. 10 years. I was playing with small painted boxes and burying stuff I stole. I remember more people cringing about magic than Blight. Wardens were an excuse for your stuff to go missing. Blackwall's nice, though. Different from the adamant ones. Need more like him. Hey, you. I have an Inquisitor favor to ask. Just a little thing, really. A little march around for some of your people. It's nothing for you, right?
All right, let's hear what you've got.
Jump right in, huh? I like that. It's a Red Jenny thing. I got a tip that some noble stiffs are arguing over Verschel. Land squabble. They're getting little people beat up. So I need you to go to your big table and send some people to walk through town.
Just walk through?
Just walk through. Easy, right?
All right, Sarah. I'll have someone look into it.
It's fun, right? Being important without doing a thing. Well, not much of a thing. Not everything has to be torn skies and ancient assholes. Every little thing makes a difference somewhere.
I love Sarah, but I also hate Sarah. It's the worst. Alright, let's go talk to Blackwall, and then we're probably going to go hit the ward table. Whoops, I tripped. Yeah.
You have to admit, it looks bad.
It looks like a lot of things, except what you're thinking.
Someone I knew once described Adamant to me. Adamant is, and always will be, the Order, he said. A guardian on the edge of the abyss. The lone soul that stares into oblivion and doesn't waver. That's what Warden Commander Clarel tried to be. Well, they all tried to be. None of the Wardens we saw wavered. They gave their lives willingly. They died for us. And Corypheus twisted their sacrifice to make it his own.
And that's why he has to die.
You'll get no argument from me. There's no one to blame but Corypheus. Even Clarel's intentions were righteous. Her desire to protect was so great it led her astray. It's not right. To want to do good, to be good, and have that turned against you.
At the end of the day, I guess all we can do is try, and hope for the best.
You're right. What matters is that we never give up. Clarel made mistakes, but she was a great woman. And she died a great woman. It's not the armor or the trappings of the Order. It's not the joining. At the heart of it, all a Warden is a promise. To protect others, even at the cost of your own life.
Our mounts have never had better. Perhaps...
This is just... It's something to keep their hands busy.
It's cute.
I'm grateful you tracked me down when you did. As exciting as wandering the woodlands was, this is better. It's good to be part of something so important. Something that could change things.
The Grey Wardens are huge and important. You're part of that.
True, but without a blight on the horizon, everything the Wardens do feels like waiting. This, the Inquisition, is what matters now. And I'm grateful to be a part of it. You are who you choose to follow. Someone told me that once. Took me years to understand what he meant.
There's wisdom in that.
It was a Chevalier who said those words to me. A powerful man, but never without honor. A true knight. We met as competitors in the Grand Tourney. He left me with that advice before we parted. Put aside his own ambitions to help me win the melee. I don't think I even thanked him.
That was generous of him.
He said I stood to gain everything, while he'd lose nothing. When it was over, he offered to mentor me, to teach me to become a Chevalier like him. And I, young and stupid, turned him down flat. I just won the melee at the Grand Tourney. I didn't need him. I should have gone with him. Perhaps things could have been different.
Different doesn't always mean better.
In this case, I think it would have been better. But I'm older, hopefully wiser. And I think I've chosen the right person to walk with.
It is a children's toy. It's one of those little hobby horses that kids ride around on.
Want a drink? I've a hankering for company.
Blackwell's the last one. We're gonna be going to the war table after this to start throwing down quests.
When I was a boy, there were these urchins who roamed the streets near my father's house. One day, they found a dog. A wretched little thing. It came to them for food. I caught it, tied a rope around its neck, and strung it up. Do you know what I did?
You stopped them? Cut the dog down?
I did nothing. Not a damn thing. It was crying. I saw the kicking legs, the neck straining and twisting.
I forgot about
this.
this.
I turned around, went inside, and closed the door. I could have told my father, or alerted someone. I didn't. I just pretended it wasn't happening.
You couldn't have been the only one there, and no...
Doesn't make what I did any less wrong. I may as well have tied the noose myself.
Going a little far.
Could make the world better. It's just easier to shut our eyes.
When we first met, you were saving peasants from demons and outlaws. You're not a man who shuts his eyes. A little insane, maybe.
Of course, you'd make light of it. You make saving the world look easy. The rest of us can only dream of matching what you've done. Don't you see? It's not just about what happened back then. There's always some dog out there. Some fucking mongrel that doesn't know how to stay away.
Alright, are you still all the way over there? Where are you, bro? Alright, alright. He's not there. Morgan. Josephine. Nicole. Where the hell did Blackwell go? I'm gonna go back over to his little workbench, see if I can find him. It happens sometimes.
Right. If you're so smart, tell me how curriculums can
Sometimes you gotta go do a few quests or something.
So maybe he stole some stuff and isn't safe.
I hate that bug. Alright. We are gonna run over this way and start doing some of these companion things. Yeah, that's Varric's, but I'm waiting for everybody else.
Let's see what we have.
Let us begin.
Don't tell Sarah I said so. Alright. Venatori and Priest Louion. Back. Alright. Let's go talk to our friends. Now that we've done a bunch of these missions, see what they have to say.
Yes, sir.
I wonder who knows pain has tried the game. It's one who lacks a certain wherewithal. For he knows well a pain with paltry gain. The fool who dares to ride around. I think that was me showing off.
There you are.
I hear Vashel was good pay for you, Inquisitor. Time to go see if my friends came through too. Got a location for a stash. Hopefully something nice for my trouble. Well, your trouble. Just let me know when you're ready to head out. Be sure to bring your empty pockets.
I'm ready if you are.
Always, yeah. My favorite part, this. Let's go see what friends can get us.
Alright, have to bring Sarah. Did Blackwell leave? Huh. Yeah. I mean, it's not going to be the end of the world if he did.
Wait, this is weird.
What?
I was expecting a village or something. The people that leave me stuff don't trek out to places like this. Give me a city and I'll give you a tour, but surprise, surprise, I don't know stupid woods or ruins. What's that?
Don't hurt me. Parmond made me do it.
Quiet yourself. We're here to help.
Help? Had enough help. I complain about a fight and suddenly I'm an agent or something.
You were the one with the rumor out of Vashel. My friend.
You're her. You're the one he's waiting for. It's her. She's here. Jenny.
Dumbasses. Yeah, no, I looked it up because it's been so long since I did Blackwall anything. He's not one of my favorite characters.
Hold on. I was not aware the Inquisitor was personally involved. This is a tragic misunderstanding. Let's all sheath our swords, you walk out, and we'll conduct this like business.
Don't believe this piss bag. He started it.
There.
That wasn't so hard, was it? We identified the confusion, and we worked past it. I'm Lord Pelharmond. I do hope, Inquisitor, that you continue to respond to reason. After all, your choice of company is hardly virtuous.
Freaking user, you are. Another noble prick who punches down.
We're the same, you and I. Well, that is overstating it. You are nothing like me, but we both need people.
This ambush was your doing. Or am I remembering that wrong?
Granted, it wasn't a direct attack, but the first move was hers, and apparently yours. Honestly, previous to this very moment, I thought you'd also been tricked by these red jennies. Despite your foreign nature, as Inquisitor, you are a social peer. I attacked them on behalf of us both.
Arse biscuit.
Quiet. Inquisitor, Herald, I don't want to be your enemy. I'm barely invested in being hers. If you are willing to recognize an opportunity, we could be exceptional partners.
Fuck it.
Now what was the point of that?
Mother puss bucket, friggin' bastard, shitebag, piss face. You think you lost me, son of an arse nut,
Sarah!
piece of...
Sarah! I think you're done. At this point, you're making wine.
Ugh, that makes it worse. Friends, Inquisitor. Better than his lot any day.
Like, I don't like Sarah long term, but in short doses, she's fucking hilarious. I don't care. I like listening to her long string of expletives. And there's something very cathartic about the crunching.
Hey, you. Know what? Thanks. Felt good to stomp the smile off that pisshead's face. It doesn't go bad like that often, yeah? But when it does, they deserve it.
Risky, but keep it within the Inquisition and I'll support you.
Even though this puckered around us?
Even so.
Well, good then. Right, what do you mean? Because I am really not used to that acceptance thing you're doing right there.
We'll have some differences, but I want to be one of your friends.
You're pretty big to be one of my contacts. Important, I mean, not fat. But all right, Inquisitor. You're on my good side. We'll see if it lasts.
Alright. Where is Cole hiding? Is he back upstairs?
Her tongue tells tales of rebellion, but she was so fast and quick with her bow. No one quite knew where she came from.
They're singing about Sarah.
Was never quite the quietest girl. Her attacks are loud and they're joyful, but she knew there was a nobler man, and she.
I hope I can help. I didn't understand the Grand Ball. It would have been easier if they said what they wanted.
Orlesian nobles see politics as a great competition.
Yes, but none of them ever win.
I found the amulet that Solas told us about. Would you like to try it on?
Yes, but not here. I like it here. We need some place that can go away if it becomes sharp.
Oh boy.
What do I do with it?
You found one of the amulets. Excellent. May I? It is simple enough. You put it on, I charge it with magic, and you should be protected.
Are you ready, Cole?
They can't make me a monster.
I love the egg.
What was that? Oh, What are you doing to the kid?
Stopping blood mages from binding me like the demons at Adamant. But it didn't work.
Something is interfering with the enchantment.
Something like Cole not being a demon?
I don't want to say he's a demon, but I know what he's trying to say. Have fun.
I'm not certain exactly what Cole is.
Regardless of Cole's special circumstances, he remains a spirit.
Yes, a spirit who is strangely like a person.
I don't matter. Just lock away the parts of me that someone else could knot together to make me follow.
Focus on the amulet. Tell me what you feel.
Warm, soft blanket covering, but it catches tears. I'm the wrong shape. There's something. There. That way.
We'll find whatever is preventing the amulet from working, and we'll make it right.
All right, kid. Get Cullen and work with him on the map to figure out where you're sensing something wrong.
Will you come with me? All of you?
Sure. All right, I get it. You like spirits. But he came into this world to be a person. Let him be one.
All I care about is making certain that the Venatori can't bind Cole.
Fair enough. But that ritual of theirs only works on demons, right?
This is not some fanciful story, child of the stone. We cannot change our nature by wishing.
You don't think?
However we deal with the problem, our next step is to track down whatever.
That's loaded right there. I should have agreed with Solas, but I've got such high approval with him, I don't think it mattered long term.
Yeah, this should get me through the month. Give me a moment. Greetings. Can I help you?
You killed me.
What? I don't even know you.
You forgot. You locked me in the dungeon in the spire, and you forgot, and I died in the dark.
The spire?
Cole, stop.
Just take it easy, kid.
He killed me. He killed me. That's why it doesn't work. He killed me, and I have to kill him back.
Before anyone gets killed, I need to know what's going on.
Cole, this man cannot have killed you. You are a spirit. You have not even possessed a body.
A broken body, bloody, banged on the stone cell, guts gripping in the dark, dank. A captured apostate. They threw him into the dungeon in the spire at Val Royo. They forgot about him. He starved to death. I came through to help. And I couldn't. So I became him. Cole.
If Cole was an apostate, that'd make the guy we just saw a Templar. Must have been buying lyrium.
Let me kill him. I need to.
Yeah, Cole!
Solas?
We cannot let Cole kill the man.
I don't think anyone was going to suggest that, Jonas.
Cole is a spirit. The death of the real Cole wounded him, perverted him from his purpose. To regain that part of himself, he must forgive.
Come on. You don't just forgive someone killing you.
You don't. A spirit can.
Varric.
The kid's angry. He needs to work through it.
A spirit does not work through emotions. It embodies them.
But he isn't a spirit, is he? He made himself human. And humans change. They get hurt. And they heal. He needs to work it out like a person.
You would alter the essence of what he is.
He did that to himself when he left the Fade. I'm just helping him survive it.
Sadly, I'm dating Solas, so we know what I'm doing. Actually, no, because in the fic, I'm doing it where Cole was altered by... Cole became more human, but oh, I don't want the Sol's disapproval. God, oh,
Before I decide anything, I need a clearer picture of what happened.
It seems the real Cole was an apostate, captured and taken to the Circle by Templars.
Who aren't known for their gentle nature.
As the young man starved to death in a dungeon, his pain caught the attention of a spirit, likely one of compassion.
Compassion?
An uncommon spirit, certainly, and all too fragile when its efforts to help prove to be in vain.
yeah, I can get the approval back. Soulless baby, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Cole will never grow into a real person until he comes to terms with what happened.
Leave it to me. All right, kid. You want revenge? Come with me.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Sorry isn't going to help him now, is it, kid?
No.
Pull the trigger and put him down like a mad dog. Do it.
No!
How you doing, kid? Feel any better?
No.
You can't make it all just go away. I learned that the hard way.
Forget.
No. He needs to remember. You too. We're done here.
Right? That's like the level
For all
3
we know,
aiming scope.
The amulet will now never function. Cole remains vulnerable to binding.
No, he isn't. The amulet didn't work because he's too human, right? Maybe now the kid's also too human for that binding magic to work on him.
I hope you're right.
It still hurts. When do I stop hurting?
Hurting is part of being a person.
Come on, kid. Let's go for a walk. It'll clear your head.
The left hand misses a friend with 2 different names. She's hurting, sad, alone, but everyone can see me now. They remember. How do I put honey in Leliana's wine without her noticing?
I can help with that.
It is good that he is not entirely changed, however human he becomes.
All right.
Inquisitor.
Reports of fade rifts and demons keep coming. The people are terrified, and it's only getting worse. The only thing that will calm their fears now is the hope that someone out there can save them. You have to be that someone. No one else has any power over the rifts. Seal them. Your legend will spread, and Thedas will learn to trust the Inquisition.
I'll leave you to your work.
Right.
There must be something here.
You've been a friend and an inspiration. You've given me the wisdom to know right from wrong, and more importantly, the courage to uphold the former. It's been my honor to serve you. What?
The spy master has confirmed it. Blackwall is gone.
Go on. Leliana knows where he is, doesn't she? She knows everything.
She doesn't know everything, yet. Sister Leliana had us search the Warden's quarters. Not much to find, except this. It was missing from last week's reports. I don't know what Blackwall's interest in this particular matter is, but it could be a good place to start.
Lieutenant Cyril Mornay, one of the soldiers responsible for the Calais massacre of 937, was captured in Leeds. Like the others who were arrested for their involvement, Mornay insists he didn't know who he was assassinating, and that he was just following the orders of his captain. This captain, Tom Rainier, is still at large. Mornay is to be executed within the week in Val Royale. Alright, let's take a look at my Inner Circle quests. Care Oswin. Go kill Venatori with Dorian. Left Hand of the Divine. Before the Dawn. Okay. So we are gonna fast travel. Surely the Inquisitor cannot be a part of such things. It seems a base prank to intentionally disrupt such an affair.
work?
All right. The heart of Snow White. Up there. Closest I have is here. Actually, we need to go to Valroyo. I'm bringing Sarah because I know she's friends with Blackwall. Bring Solas because I bring Solas everywhere. Yeah, I'll bring Cole because he's too good for this world, too pure.
Cyril Mornay, for your crimes against the Empire of Orlais. For the murders of General Vincent Callier, Lady Laurette Callier, their 4 children, and their retainers. You are sentenced to be hanged from the neck until dead. Do you have anything to say in your defense? Very well.
Ah. Human justice.
Poor bastard. So, where's food? Orlesians always stock these things.
Proceed.
Stop!
A Grey Warden.
This man is innocent of the crimes laid before him. Orders were given and he followed them like any good soldier. He should not die for that mistake.
Then find me the man who gave the order.
Blackwall!
No, I am not Blackwall. I never was Blackwall. Warden Blackwall is dead, and has been for years. I assumed his name to hide like a coward from who I really am.
You, after all this time.
It's over. I'm done hiding. I gave the order. The crime is mine. I'm near.
I have a number of questions, not the least of which is Blackwall, what the fuck?
From all we've heard, it seems Chancellor...
The Winter Palace assaulted. Duchess Florian disgraced.
It's how dismissive he is of everything. That's why he makes you laugh. Just human justice. Lovely.
I didn't take Blackwall's life. I traded his death. He wanted me for the Wardens, but there was an ambush. Darkspawn. He was killed. I took his name to stop the world from losing a good man. But a good man, the man he was, wouldn't have let another die in his place.
You think your death will make up for what you did?
Isn't it a start? Why are you here?
That depends on what you say.
Don't you understand? I gave the order to kill Lord Callier, his entourage, and I lied to my men about what they were doing. When it came to light, I ran. Those men, my men, paid for my treason while I was pretending to be a better man. This is what I am. A murderer, a traitor, a monster.
I know you're more than what you say. Have some faith in yourself.
Yes.
I need to know about Blackwall. The real Blackwall.
We met in a tavern when I was on the run. I was nothing. A waste of life. But he wanted to recruit me. We headed to Valshavan for the joining. But Blackwall insisted on making a stop along the way. An old ruin from one of the previous blights. He said it led to the deep roads. I was to go down alone, find a darkspawn, and fill a vial with its blood. When I returned, I found the Warden ambushed by more of the creatures. He took a blow for me. He shouldn't have died. It should have been me.
Not saying I disagree, but Blackwall clearly thought you were worth saving.
No one should have died for me. He would have wanted me to carry on to Valshavan, I'm certain. But without Blackwall, there's no proof that I've been recruited. That I didn't kill him. I couldn't go to the Wardens. But I couldn't just walk away. So, Rainier died. And Blackwall lived.
Who were you before this mess?
I was a captain in the Orlesian army. Well regarded, respected. But it wasn't enough. One mistake. One mistake and everything I worked for fell apart.
The man on the gallows, Mornay. Who was he?
My second in command. He was a good man. When I heard he'd been caught, I was resolved to stop his execution. Couldn't let another die for my mistake.
I need to know the details of what you did. Who you killed, why.
I betrayed the Empire and assassinated a general, Ulf Gold. The man was General Vincent Callier. My employer was a Chevalier, Robert Chapuis. Sir Robert believed that Grand Duke Gaspard was the rightful ruler of Orlais and would eventually take the throne. He thought that by eliminating one of Celine's loyal supporters, he might endear himself to the true Emperor. I can't say if Robert's plan would have worked. I didn't care. There was good coin offered, and I took it. By the time Sir Robert's involvement was uncovered, I was long gone. Of course, the Grand Duke disavowed any knowledge of the act and publicly condemned it. Robert killed himself. Poison in his wine. Another victim of the great game.
My reports say that Callier was with his family. You had them all slaughtered.
I didn't know Callier would be traveling with his family. I assumed only soldiers, armed guards. My men had been told to eliminate everyone. They'd seen war. They thought they were defending their country. No one likes to think about that. But it's names that carry power in this world. Bloodlines. Heirs. No matter how leaders like Celine or Gaspard pretend the game is played, that's how real war is waged.
That shouldn't be how wars are fought. There's no need.
War is unfair, and the sky is blue. But you're right. There was no need for what I did.
That's all for now.
I have Liliana's report on Tom Rainier.
Give me the overview.
Looks like our friend was once a respected captain in the Imperial Orlesian army. Before the Civil War, he was turned, persuaded to assassinate one of Celine's biggest supporters. He led a group of fiercely loyal men on this mission, and told them nothing of it. His men took the fall for him. A few lucky ones, like Mornay, managed to escape.
Let me guess. Our spy master had this lying around somewhere, didn't she?
It would have been difficult for anyone to connect Blackwall to Rainier. Even Liliana has something of a blind spot when it comes to Warden.
Bet she does.
What do we do now? Blackwall... Rainier has accepted his fate, but you don't have to. We have resources. If he's released to us, you may pass judgment on him yourself.
If it were up to you, what would happen?
What he did to the men under his command was unacceptable. He betrayed their trust, betrayed ours. I despise him for it. And yet he fought as a warden, joined the Inquisition, gave his blood for our cause. And the moment he shakes off his past, he turns around and owns up to it. Why?
He wanted to change. To prove that he'd really left his past behind. He had to face up to it.
Saving Mornay the way he did took courage, I'll give him that. But I can't tell you what to do.
Have Rainier released to us.
We must move quickly. We can explore our options back at Skyhold.
Back to Skyhold. Yeah, of course. Would you grab me a water bottle too? Alright. I'm gonna drink water and be healthy. It's gonna be great.
Inquisitor.
Thank you, sweetheart. That's not how you spell that, no. That is.
Let's see what we have.
Best to not ask how. Back. Alright. Let's see what we got. We can go judge him. Care Oswin. Have to bring Cassandra. I'm also bringing Solas because he is my husbando, and unless he's absolutely out of the party, he's always coming with me. And we'll bring Cole. The right hand of the divine, 2 apostates, and a spirit who's mostly human at this point. This is another Ferelden joke, isn't it?
Care Oswin. Odd that the trail should lead us here. Ban Loren is a pious, unassuming man. What has he become involved in?
He might simply be a victim as well.
Let's see what lies within.
Dead!
Promises. I should have known. The Order of Fiery Promise is a cult with strange beliefs about the Seekers. They've hounded us for centuries.
What kind of strange beliefs?
They believe they are Seekers, the only rightful ones. They say we robbed their powers long ago, preventing them from ending the world.
Ending the world?
The only way to truly eradicate evil in their eyes. The world will be reborn a paradise. It's all nonsense.
Why haven't the Seekers dealt with them?
We have, many times. They simply reappear after a time like weeds. Nobody knows how.
Is it possible to negotiate with them?
They're fanatics, drunk on whatever forbidden magic they can find to make themselves true Seekers. This explains why the Seekers might be here, but not the connection to Corypheus. Did they torture him to death? The Promisers will pay for this.
Hey, sweetheart.
As the Seekers of Truth have proven resistant to the effects of red lyrium, the Elder One has seen fit to place them in your care. Reclaim your destiny, and know that the Elder One expects your devotion as repayment. Signed by Lord Samson, Commander of the Red Templars. Does Corypheus not realize the Promisers want the world to end? What use are they to him?
Corypheus will probably betray them before they get their chance.
But after he gets what he needs out of them. But this doesn't explain how he captured the Seekers in the first place, or what's been done with them. We must keep looking.
The letter said Seekers were resistant to red lyrium.
Our abilities grant us many gifts, but a resistance to red lyrium's corruption? That seems strange. Although it would explain why none have numbered among the Red Templars. And thus Seekers would be useless to Corypheus. He would have no leash to hold us.
You sound worried.
I am. The Seekers are my family.
Yeah, it's one of the DLC swords. I crafted it for her. Yeah, if you look at it up close, it's basically made of ice, which is wild.
Daniel! Daniel! Can you hear me?
Cassandra. It is you. You're alive.
As are you. I'm so glad I found you.
No, they put a demon inside me. It's tearing me up.
What? You can't be possessed. That's impossible.
I'm not possessed. They fed me things. I can feel it growing.
What could they hope to gain from this?
Our powers, revenge, who knows?
The Lord Seeker. You have to find him.
Of course we'll find him. If he lives, we'll...
Lucius betrayed us, Cassandra. He sent us here, one by one. An important mission, he said. Lies. He was here with them all along. He's still working with them.
But we met Lord Seeker Lucius in Val Royeaux. He couldn't have been here.
That wasn't him. It was a demon, masquerading.
What? How could that be?
The Lord Seeker allowed it. He let the demon take command while he...
Came here.
Cassandra.
Now is not the time for sympathy.
Wait. Don't leave me like this, please.
Welcome back, Soraya. I'm glad your lesson was good.
You should have come with me. You didn't believe in the war any more than I did.
You know me. I wanted that promotion.
Go to the Maker's side, Daniel. You will be welcome. He was my apprentice. I have never known a finer young man. Now we find Lord Seeker Lucius.
Yeah.
Lord Seeker Lucius.
Cassandra, with a woman I can only assume is the new Inquisitor.
And you're the man who betrayed his own order.
I presume you know we Seekers of Truth were once the original Inquisition. Oh yes. We fought to restore order in a time of madness long ago, as you do now. And we became proud. We sought to remake the world, to make it better. But what did we create? The Chantry, the Circles of Magi. A war that will see no end.
And aiding Corypheus is supposed to help?
Corypheus is a monster with limited ambition.
And your ambition is mater greater.
We Seekers are abominations, Cassandra. We created a decaying world and fought to preserve it even as it crumbled.
We had to be stopped. You don't believe me? See for yourself. The secrets of our order passed to me after the former Lord Seeker was slain. The war with the mages had already begun, but it was not too late for me to do the right thing.
And this was the right thing.
Lord Seeker, what you've done.
I know. What Corypheus did with the Templars does not matter. I have seen the future. I have created a new order to replace the old. The world will end so we can start anew. A pure beginning. Join us, Cassandra. It is the Maker's will.
I love how it took me like half a second to take Lucius down.
He was insane. He had to be. The influence of Corypheus, perhaps? Was he trying to disable the Seekers?
All these wasted lives.
He could not have destroyed all of us. I won't accept it. Let us return to Skyhold. I wish to see what's in this book of secrets.
I'm just running around to see if there's anything else good up here. Yay, oh look, a big statue of Andraste. Don't care, I'm an elf. While we're out, we'll go do Heart of Snow White. Thought about bringing Vivienne for this, but I actually don't need that many mages in my party. And I don't generally like her. Alright. Come here, Acquisition Officer. I'm sure you've got something to tell me.
I've news, sir.
What is it?
This may be worthwhile.
Ah, yes, some free power. Love it. Nice.
Word for you.
What is it?
This may be worthwhile.
Alright. Call a horse. And off we go. Yeah, I don't trust that. I don't trust like that. Alright, this is the one I had trouble getting to before.
Inquisition soldiers could clear this passage.
Yeah. Check it out, another beautiful wolf statue. Alright. There you are. We'll go inside and handle this rift really quick.
The demons are coming from down there. A reef. Another one down.
Oh, there it is.
We should look around.
We will, just as soon as I'm done with this. free power. Oh, I don't know if you were here for the Blackwall reveal, Soraya. But the TLDR is that Blackwall isn't Blackwall. I can go into more detail if you would like. Yeah, so basically, he left the party, and I went and looked back in the stables, and we got, he had left a note for us that was basically like, I have to do the right thing, I'm gonna go. You know, it was an honor to serve with you. And then, in his rooms, Liliana's scouts found... Hi. Found a letter that was found a report Liliana had that was talking about a guy about to get executed for having murdered a nobleman and his wife and children. And basically that the guy there had been orders given to kill this guy and his family. And the guy who gave the orders still was at large and hadn't been found, but his second in command had been found and was going to be killed. So, basically, you're like, okay, we're going to go to this execution because it was obviously important to Blackwall. And when you show up at the execution, they basically read off the crimes, and the guy says, you know, I was just following orders. You know, I thought this was a legitimate military target, not anything else. And they're like, well, bring me the guy who gave the orders then, asshole. And everyone's like, Tom Rainier hasn't been seen in years. No one knows where he is. And then Blackwall shows up and says, I'm right here. I'm Tom Rainier. And I'm ready and willing to die for my crimes. And then you have a long conversation with Cullen that's basically like, yeah, what he did was fucked up. He basically was paid off by a nobleman who wanted to get in good with Gaspard as far as the revolution was concerned. I thought the best way to do that would be to kill a general that was loyal to Celine. And so he paid Tom Rainier to murder this general and then was going to take credit for it. And Blackwall was like, okay, I'm ready to die for my crimes now. Nice. And you guys talk about it, and you and Cullen end up deciding that yes, he has done horrible things, but he's also demonstrated an effort to be a better person to the point that he did, that as part of being a better person, he went to go be punished for what he'd done. So you guys end up deciding, okay, we'll, yeah. And you basically use your Inquisition abilities to get him, to have him transferred to the Inquisition so that you can judge him rather than the people of Orlais. And right now we're waiting. We haven't gone to judge him yet. But we have the quest to do so and the permission. Yeah, that was most of what we did. And then you came back while we were doing Cassandra's stuff, if I remember right. Do I have any way to get up there or over there? Like, what the shit? I just want to go out this way. I love how it's letting me use my horse downstairs. I can loot, but... No, it's fine. But yeah. We did the Red Jenny quest, which I think you were there for, which was mostly just watching a guy get the crap beat out of him by Sarah while Sarah cursed violently, which amused me to no end.
It holds them as they die. But then it's a man, and he wants a woman.
What are you two talking about?
It will make little sense unless one has spent more time in the Fade.
Come on. Do I have to kill those wolves to be allowed to do anything?
Swim?
No, we gotta repair a bridge. Okay, I guess I am going back to Skyhold to do more of these operations. Fucking hate wolves, I tell you what. Nothing good has ever come from anything wolf related in this game. Isn't that right, Bun? I'm gonna go ahead and do the Blackwall bit, so I don't have that X on my party screen anymore.
For judgment this day, Inquisitor, I must present Captain Tom Rainier, formerly known to us as Warden Blackwall. His crimes... well, you are aware of his crimes. The decision of what to do with him is yours.
I didn't think this would be easy, but it's harder than I thought.
Another thing to regret. Using your ties to the underworld to free me. You're a criminal, same as me. The world will learn how you've used your influence. They'll know the Inquisition is corrupt.
I wish there'd been another way, but my options were limited.
You could have left me there. I accepted my punishment. I was ready for all this to end. Why would you stop it? What becomes of me now?
You have your freedom.
It cannot be as simple as that.
It isn't. You're free to atone as the man you are, not the traitor you thought you were, or the warden you pretended to be.
The man I am. I barely know him. But I have a lot to make up for. If my future is mine, then I pledge it to the Inquisition. If I'd said anything less, would an arrow from the rookery have snuffed me like a candle?
Take your post, Tom Rainier.
We got Blackwell back, but now he's Tom. I thought about giving him to the wardens after, but meh. I didn't want to deal with dialogue options. Yeah, I got the power for this. Gillinane's Grove. Alright, so we're going to be doing a lot of madness. Yeah! Check out his new card. Yay! When you do someone's quest, you get their card. Did you see the end of Cole's quest, Soraya? Basically, so we went to a village and with Cole, and when Cole walked up, he saw a man he recognized, and he lost his shit, started screaming at the guy that he killed him, that he locked him in a tower, and he forgot about him, and he died. And you're like, what the fuck, what the fuck, what the fuck? And after talking to both Solas and Varric, it basically comes out, like, the three of you talk to Cole, and come to understand that Cole is a spirit of compassion. And he basically heard a young boy who was an apostate mage who'd been hidden from the circles. He got caught by a Templar and was locked in a tower. And then the Templar forgot about him. And the boy starved to death in the tower. And Cole came to him when he was dying as a spirit of compassion, but there was nothing he could do to help the kid. And so rather than help the kid, he became him. and has basically been living out this kid's life while being a spirit and not really understanding what it meant to try to take someone's place. So you go through the quest and you basically have to decide. Solas thinks that Cole should forgive the man that killed the original Cole and go back to being a spirit of compassion, whereas Varric is, no, he needs to, that basically he chose to become more human, and if he wants to be human, part of being human is growing past things, so he needs to confront this guy and what this man did and how he feels about it. And I ended up siding with Varric because that's the direction Cole went for the fic. Even though Solas doesn't really like it. But I've got such high approval with Solas, it doesn't really matter, and I'm going to get it back, literally, just hanging around and making decisions with Solas in the party. But yeah. Basically, it just means that... Yeah, I know. It basically just means that Cole is more understanding of the human condition and more interested in hanging around humans. And I am bringing Vivienne, because if she's going to make me kill a goddamn snowy wyvern, then she can be in the party for it. Yeah, I don't care. I hope she dies. I don't like her as a character.
Monsieur.
Oh. Look, more dead. Alright, where's the body pit I need to burn? Probably up in here. Oh, there's the arcane horror. Hey, dipshit. Hey, boys. Need to actually burn this. Hi, guys.
We couldn't control the defenses. They're all trapped inside.
Oh, I'm sure this is going to be great. It's not the direction I want to go, but I'm pretty sure it's the direction I have to go. Let's keep moving. trying to get up there. Which, yeah. Well, maybe if you did... Oh, fucking hell, yeah. Look, more wolf statues, because someone loves me. And I think it's the designers. Your cat's a gremlin. Alright, here we go. Hi, guys.
You must be pleased, apostate. Your rebels have won the favor of the Inquisition.
My rebels? Am I an agent for their cause? Whispering poison into the Inquisition's ears? How comforting.
You enjoy seeing yourself as a villain?
No more than any other clever man who wonders what he could do if pushed. But I meant you, Enchanter. How comforting it must be for you to see a traitor helping the rebels from within. You need never concern yourself with the possibility that your circle was wrong.
I love the banter between Vivienne and Solas. I'm telling you, they hate each other. And because of that, I hate Vivienne.
Who's there? Don't come any closer. We have swords.
I'm with the Inquisition. I'm not here to hurt anyone.
The Inquisition? Here? Forgive me. I should have known.
Make a smile upon you. Commander Jihan, in service of Her Imperial Majesty. Long may she reign. My men inform me that the Citadel's defenses are deactivated. I cannot thank you enough.
The civil war is over. Gaspard de Chalon has been defeated. Celine's throne is safe.
It's over? That grasping brute is gone? Thank the Maker. So much has happened and we didn't even know. Have we been out of contact for so long?
Tell me about the situation here.
There were orders. A chance for peace, they said. Pull back, they said. So we did. Then the undead appeared. We couldn't hold them back. I told my men to activate the fort's defenses. A foolish move, born of desperation. There was so much about the old elven magic we never knew. We couldn't control it. We retreated, but not everyone made it through the gates. I couldn't. I couldn't save them. We've been trapped for weeks. Supplies were incoming, but who knows what happened to them.
I must take my leave.
Good day, Inquisitor.
Alright, got that. Need to go here. Fastest way to get there is going to be to go here and walk back. Hopefully that'll give me a path through, because I could not find one earlier.
Messer.
Gillinane's Grove. Oh boy, fucking dinosaurs.
Shall we make camp or move on?
Nothing to report, sir.
Of course. Looks like I'll have to cut around the long way. It's gonna suck balls. I'm gonna go walk over here and cry over Elven Ruins, though, for a second. God. Wait. There's a rift back here? How fucking dare you? this does lead out through it. Oh, fuck yeah. Listen. 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 Lie to me and say we're not all gonna sit around here and cry over the glory of civilizations long lost. God, look at it. The great stone hand was something of a mystery. One assumes it's a piece broken off from a larger whole. So, judging by the size of the one hand, I can imagine the entire sculpture to be, well, large enough to require the use of obscenities to describe it. Thus, I have only one question. Where's the rest of the statue? It's difficult to imagine how something so large could go missing. From A Journey Through the Dales by Lord Horace Medford, Adventurer. There's a little bit of scaffolding, I wonder, over there. I wonder if that gives me a way up so I can bypass a lot of other shit. No, but it gives me a way down. Let's go see what's down here. Ancient Elven Ruins, check. Place for me to cry, a double check. Oh boy. Come on, sweetheart. Need your ice magic. Oh, my dearest darling one. Well, Solas? You know, I would normally agree with you that other people would appreciate it. But apparently they don't. And that just makes me sad. Yes, I've pulled that one. Oh, another torch to light. Another mosaic piece. What are you doing? Let's go see what's over this way before I pull that lever too. Oh, hello. Alright, hang on. Okay. So we need to get it to shoot that guy. Okay, one down.
Are you alright, Lady Vivienne?
Whatever are you talking about, darling?
In our last fight, I saw you take a blow. If I'd been there quicker,
Oh, aren't you precious?
I appear to have offended.
No, dear. You couldn't possibly offend me.
Okay, that only controls that one. Perfect. No. What? Are you just toying with me now? All right. Okay. I have to actually leave party members' places. So, let's all go stand on this square. Okay. Oh, stop. Okay, clear all commands. Hold position. Clicked on it and tapped H. Back to me. Okay. So while they stay, I'm gonna... Right, whatever, don't care. Perfect. Okay. Clear commands, follow me. Throw this switch back up. Okay, we're gonna pull this down. Because that opens that gate. Bring the party in here. Oh, stop it. Vivian. Stay here. And then I am gonna go this way. Okay. To the opposite side in front of the gate. Alright, this is disturbing. Because I need the other two to come here. Right. And I need Blackwall. No, stop it. Blackwall to come here. No, Vivian, you stay. Alright, we're gonna clear commands. Stay. Solas, you're gonna go over here. Why do I even deal with these people? I swear to God. Alright. Not gonna get tilted over the puzzle. We'll try the other method they recommended we use, which is switch to tactical view. I'm gonna be Vivian, and Vivian, I'm gonna double click. Come on. Right. While Solas, you're gonna go over there. Blackwall, you're gonna go over there, and I am gonna go over there. Okay, Vivian's still... I'm just not close enough. Okay. So while Vivian's there... Oh, god damn it, bitch! Oh, I swear to God, I hate this bitch! Alright. Everyone stop. I hate it. We're gonna die. But I stopped caring about 10 minutes ago. Vivian... You live in there now. Perfect. Me? I don't live in there. I swear to God. Alright. Try this again. Vivian. Get back in your hole. Me, the prettiest Inquisitor to ever Inquisit. I'm gonna go right there. Okay, I think I locked Vivian in the hole. Did I? No, I didn't. Oh, fucking hell. Give me just a second. How to make a party member stay in one place. Inquisition. Oh, God. I hate this game. Oh. Okay. I hate this game. All right. So we're gonna pull this damn lever. Hold position. Hold, 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 hold. Okay. Me. Walking over here. Hold position. Hold, hold, hold. Solas. Walking over. Right. Walking over here. Hold position. Hold, 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 hold. Black wall. Walking over here. Hold position. Hold, 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 hold. Okay. So. Opposite. Right, now I want to go take Blackwall actually over here to this torch. Tell him to hold position here. And then I don't actually want to hold position here. I want to go over here and hold position. Okay. So here's how this is supposed to work, according to the great internet. I switch between the characters, have them light torch, hold position, light torch, hold position, light torch, hold position, back to me, pull the lever. Close enough, hold position. So, here we go. Light torch, hold position. Light torch, hold position. Light torch, hold position. Back to me, pull the lever. And it was on the wrong one! And I have to redo this all again. Great. Thank you. Fuck me, I guess. Okay. At least now I know when I pull, he's going to turn and shoot that one. So I am going to hold position right here. Solas. Hold position right here. Vivian. You're going right back into gay baby jail. You're going to hold position right here. And Blackwall. You're going to walk over here. And hold position. Alright. Let's see if we can do this. Light, hold. Light, hold. light hold, and I pull. There we go. Okay. So we've gotten 3 of the 4. And I just need to figure out how to get the last one. Alright. Pressure plate, and then switch to another character. Okay. 1 sphere left. First, approach the first torch, the one behind the gate. Hold position. Party member remain here, and then shut the gate
I'm
with a
so
switch.
glad Bastien sold his chateau here in favor of the house near the capital.
Okay, I'll lock her in. Now let me see what it says. Okay. I wait there. Let's see, Vivienne. There'll be a lever. Hold position. Okay. After this, a grate will open at the opposite side to the left of the entrance. Solas is over there. But not there. Ah, here we go. Valve. Leave one of the characters here and go to the lever. So you're gonna stay right here. I'm gonna go get me over here at this pull. Hi, sweetheart. All right. Me pull the switch. There we go. Clear commands. And the wisps go this way. What's this? 2 power, nice. Ooh. Dirthamen, the Keeper of Secrets. The twins Falun and Dirthamen are the eldest children of Elgranon the Allfather and Mythal the Protector. The brothers were inseparable from the moment of their conception, known for their great love for each other. That's why we often speak of Falun in one breath with Dirthamen in the next, for they cannot bear to be apart, not even in our tales. When the world was young, the gods often walked the earth, and Falun and Dirthamen were no exception. Both were delighted by the many wonders of our earth. They played with the animals, whispered to the trees, and bathed in the lakes and streams. Their days were filled with bliss, and they did not know sorrow. And then one day, while passing through the forest, Falun and Dirthamen came across an old and sickly deer resting beneath a tree. "Why do you sit so still, little sister?" asked Falun. "Play with us," said Dirthamen. "Alas," spoke the deer, "I cannot. I am old, and although I wish to go to my rest, my legs can no longer carry me." Taking pity on the deer, Falendin gathered her up into his arms and carried her to her rest beyond the veil. Dirthaman tried to follow them, but the shifting grey paths beyond the veil would not let him. Separated for the first time from Falendin, Dirthaman wandered aimlessly till he came across 2 ravens. You are lost, and soon you will fade, the raven named Fear said to Dirthaman. Your brother has abandoned you. He no longer loves you, said the other named Deceit. I am not lost, and Falendin has not abandoned me, replied Dirthaman. He subdued the ravens and bade them carry him to Falendin. This they did, for they had been defeated and were now bound to Dirthaman's service. When Dirthaman found Falendin, he found also the deer, who once again was light on her feet, for her spirit was released from her weakened body. Both Falendin and Dirthaman rejoiced to see this. Falendin vowed that he would remain to carry all the dead to their place beyond, just as he did the deer. And Dirthaman stayed with him, for the twins cannot bear to be apart. From the story of Falendin and Dirthaman, as told by Gisharel, keeper of the Ralafaran clan of the Dalish Elves. So yeah, elf-wise, Falendin is basically the god of the dead. He leads the dead to their eternal rest, blah blah blah. And Dirthaman is the god of secrets. We went to his temple earlier. Oh, did I miss something? Yes, a freebie. Tell me, Solas, have you dreamed in this temple? I wonder sometimes. Oh, hello! Can I now loot that properly? Right? It can't be a real date, because fucking Vivienne's here and I fucking hate that bitch. Up we go. I think this may eventually lead me where I want to go. Come on, up we get, up we get. Oh, a rift.
it's like to have leeches in your pants? No? Well, now you do.
You know, I'm regretting redeeming you, bro. I intended to take a charcoal rubbing of the beautiful elven carvings on the stone to present to a scholar at the University of Orlais for translation. Unfortunately, halfway through the process, the chilling sensation of something brushing my leg beneath the dark water interrupted me. I dropped both scroll and charcoal stick and began running, not stopping until I was on dry ground. Of course you didn't. I hear you. Are you the wyvern I look for? Well, gonna save just right quick. I'm gonna hate this too, but back here, you shit. Fucking hell. I should have known.
I can't do this alone!
I'm not asking you to do it alone, dipshit. Go do another lap, bitch. That's not even the one I'm looking for, I don't think. Christ. There we go.
You haven't said much to me since, well, you know.
There is little to say. I assumed we were alike. I'd seen war, knew its terrible cost, but understood that it was necessary. But there was nothing necessary in what you did. You did not survive death and destruction. You sowed them to feed your own desires.
I know that. I see it every time I look in a mirror. I tried to make up for it.
By wearing another's skin. You ran away rather than face what you had done. You wasted your time.
I got 2 dragon's teeth on my first dragon. How's that make you feel, babe? And I'm not even romancing Iron Bull.
I shall attempt not to breathe for the next 5 minutes.
Man, they're just handing out achievements tonight. Oh, there it is. Right, GG. Guess what, bitch? I'm not really worried about it. Hey, Viv. Come here. Got something for you. And the heart of a common wyvern? Wow. Alright, let's see. That was what I was here for, so regardless, we going back to Skyhold. Hmm. Ah. Look, the important thing here is I did it.
I'm being clucked at by a hen, evidently.
Don't play the fool with me, young man.
If I wanted to play the fool,
Yeah,
I
well,
would be
basically I looked it up because I was like, wait, what?
Your glib tongue
Because
does
I
you no
don't like
credit.
Vivian, so I've never done her companion quest before. You can choose to give her the wrong one.
I can't make heads or tails of this. Age regression, who is this potion for?
What can I do for you, my dear? Is it too much to hope that you've brought me the heart of the snowy wyvern?
If you want the wyvern's heart, you'll have to tell me what you're using it for.
I can do better, darling. Give me the heart, and I'll show you what it's for. Will that suffice?
All right. One heart, as requested.
How kind of you. Please accept this as your payment. I must begin work immediately. You have been a dear friend, and I would like you to come with me.
Yep, age regression potion.
This should only take a moment, Inquisitor. I'm here, my darling.
Vivienne,
Yes, darling.
it's going to be all right, my love.
My darling? Bastien?
Vivian, I'm sorry.
There's nothing here now.
Alright, time to go talk to Vivienne again. Actually, it'll be faster if I... Boop. Boop.
I don't know what you think you're doing.
How many
I'm
times are
being
you guys
clapped
gonna
at
have
by a
this
hen,
fucking
evidently.
conversation near me?
Don't play the fool with me, young man.
If I wanted to play the fool, I could be rather more convincing, I assure you.
Your glib tongue does you no credit.
You'd be surprised at the credit my tongue gets me, Your Reverence.
If you require any assistance.
Bastian is dead. I can hardly believe. It was the Wintersend Ball. My first visit to the Imperial Palace. The Circle sent a dozen of us to entertain the nobility. I was in awe of everyone and everything, and then our eyes met. Bastien spent the entire ball at my side. The Dowager tried to have him killed for slighting her, but he didn't care.
Falling in love across a crowded ballroom. Sounds like something out of a children's story.
He was a dashing rogue, and any defects he might have had were made up for with rank and importance. It was a more innocent time, I suppose. And now he's gone, and I must write to his son Laurent. And his sister will make a terrible fuss if she isn't informed first. And I'll need to arrange for the chantry services. Maker only knows how long that will take.
If I can help you, just say the word.
No, my dear. I'll handle everything. Excuse me, I have so much to do.
Alright, let's see. We should go talk to Cassandra. Where is she hiding? There she is. Yep. Fancy mage chair.
This tome has passed from Lord Seeker to Lord Seeker since the time of the Old Inquisition. And now it falls to me.
Are you all right? You look drained.
Do you know what the Rite of Tranquility is? The last resort used on mages in the Circle, leaving them unable to cast, but depriving them of dreams and all emotion. It should only be used on those who cannot control their abilities, but that has not always been the case.
You mutilate mages.
I always thought it a necessary evil. What finally began the Mage Rebellion was the discovery the Rite of Tranquility could be reversed. The Lord Seeker at the time covered it up, harshly. There were deaths. It was dangerous knowledge, the shock of its discovery in addition to what happened in Kirkwall. But it appears we've always known how to reverse the rite, from the beginning.
So the rebellion could have been prevented.
Perhaps, but it was a long time coming, for many reasons. We created the Rite of Tranquility. To become a Seeker, I spent months in a vigil, emptying myself of all emotion. I was made tranquil, and didn't even know. Then the vigil summoned the spirit of faith to touch my mind. That broke tranquility, and gave me my abilities. The Seekers did not share that secret. Not with me, not with the Chantry, not even with... There's more. Lucius was not wrong about the Order. I thought to rebuild the Seekers once victory was ours. Now I'm not certain it deserves to be rebuilt.
You said there was more in the book.
At some point, power becomes its own master. We cast aside ideals in favor of expedience, and tell ourselves it was all necessary for the people. Will that happen to us, Inquisitor? Will we repeat history?
I can't foresee the future, Cassandra.
We know the past. Those who do not heed history are doomed to repeat it.
I don't think I've ever seen you so shaken.
I do not think the Seekers have been doing the Maker's work. Not truly. Perhaps we believed it once. The original Inquisition came to be during a terrible time. But now, we harbored secrets and let them fester. We acted to survive, but not to serve. That is not the Maker's work.
If you did rebuild the Seekers, how would you do it?
I can't be the only one remaining. We will always spread to the winds, and some may still be out there. I would find them one by one. We would all read this book, no more secrets. Then together we would establish a new charter. The Maker's work in truth.
You keep saying that, but what is the Maker's work?
There is no way to know for certain. That is why we must seek it out. Perhaps we lost our way because we stopped looking.
Rebuild the Seekers. Make them better than they were.
Thank you. I could not have done this on my own.
Yeah. It's my Goyle. Alright, let's see. Inner Circle, what are we looking at? Gotta kill Venatori. Right, I gotta go to Valance with Liliana. And find Smuggler's Letters. Okay, so we're gonna do this one first. Oh, Vivienne. I wish I cared. Let's see. I can hear my kitten messing around. Maybe she needs a beating. Do you need a beating, you little one? Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna beat you. Beat, beat, beat. Beat, beat, beat. Oh. Love you.
It's just as I remember it.
You didn't tell me you'd been here before.
After the Blight ended, I came here to see Justinia. She was just Dorothea then, a revered mother.
It's peaceful here. You must have good memories of this place.
It was a place of comfort. It is good to see it still untouched by Corypheus.
Liliana, is that you?
Sister Natalie, what are you doing here? I thought you were in Val Rayo.
No, I've been here since Justinia died. This place makes me feel like she's still with us.
Inquisitor, this is Natalie, a trusted friend.
See that head shake?
Inquisitor? You brought the Inquisitor here? My lady, forgive me for not recognizing you earlier.
I wish more people would fail to recognize me.
Oh, I see.
Natalie, listen. There is something hidden here. Something Justinia left for me.
Oh, really? What is it?
I don't know, but we'll find it. I'm curious to see what brought us all here. Justinia's letter came with instructions for me. They were a little cryptic. Always remember that faith sprung from a barren branch. That light has no fear of darkness. Above all, that strength is in an open heart.
Hinting at something in here. Let's look around.
I was in the cloister in Lothering when the Blight began. There was a lot of fear back then. Life finds a way. The Maker hasn't abandoned us. Do they still sing verses from the benedictions every Friday? That canticle was Justinia's favorite.
Yes, of course. We'd never give up the traditions of our most beloved divine.
That is lovely to hear. I stare up at the bridge sometimes. It's terrifying, but beautiful.
Thousand suns. Look and mirror.
Yes, spectacular, isn't it?
What was that?
Looks like we opened something. Sorry to keep you waiting.
Good old Leliano was playing you the whole time. Didn't you realize?
They never sing the benedictions here on Fridays, Natalie. Something so simple. And you got it so wrong. I wanted to believe, but you were lying from the start. Keep that pretty mouth shut if you must, dear. You've already told me everything I need to know. The prickleweed burrs on your hem, talking about the sun rising through the breach. It all points to a single place. Morel in the Dales, Grand Cleric Victoire's bastion. She sent you, didn't she? Victoire was always an opportunist.
Who is this Grand Cleric? I've never heard of her.
An experienced cleric. She never agreed with Justinia, but kept her ideas to herself. I suppose now, with Justinia dead, she thought she could make her move.
I want to know what this Grand Cleric planned here.
She sent Natalie here to see what Justinia was hiding, no?
The Inquisition has turned Thedas away from the true Chantry. It must be stopped.
Stop us? You must be joking.
Mother Victoire is well loved by many. The Inquisition has more enemies than you know.
And Victoire thinks she can ally with them.
If we let her go, she'll just run off to her cleric, won't she?
Likely.
Kill me then. I am not afraid to die for my beliefs. At least I still know what I believe.
Come on, mouse.
We don't have to kill her.
No. I must protect the Inquisition. She is an enemy.
I see what you've become. The righteous stand before the darkness, and the Maker shall guide them.
Forgot I hardened Liliana in a previous game.
No! This can't be it. There's nothing here.
Check again. Perhaps the box itself is a puzzle. She seemed the puzzling sort.
No, it's just an empty box. There's a message carved in the lid. The left hand should lay down her burden. She's releasing me. The divine has a long reach, but it is always her left hand that stretches out. 1,000 lies, 1,000 deaths. Her commands, but my conscience that bore the consequences.
She apologized in the Fade. She said she failed you. This is what she meant.
All this time, Justinia carried the fear that she was using me, just like I'd been used in the past. But Marjolaine's games were trifles. Justinia gambled with the fate of nations. She needed me. No one else could have done what I did. She knows that.
Then you have to let it go. Let her go. You don't owe her anything anymore.
This? Now? After everything you've said and done? And my poor dear Natalie. I called her sister once, but I couldn't risk leaving her alive. Don't tell me to let it all go after all I've sacrificed to get here. Justinia tried to save me, but all it's done is made me realize I don't need saving. There is work to be done. I'll see you back at Skyhold.
I love how it made me assemble a party and there was nothing to do. So yeah, Blessed Andraste, Bride of the Maker. Her betrayal by Malfroth. Alright. Go talk to Liliana.
I don't know what you think you're doing.
I'm being clucked at by a hen, evidently.
Don't play the fool with me, young man.
If I wanted to play the fool, I could be rather more convincing, I assure you.
Your glib tongue does you no credit.
You'd be surprised at the credit my tongue gets me, Your Reverence.
Do I have to hear this conversation every time? I hate it. Hi, Mother Giselle.
Inquisitor, the soldiers say you banished the demons at Adamant and freed the Grey Warden mages. I understand from Sister Liliana that the truth is somewhat more complex, but no less extraordinary. She said that you spoke with a figure in the Fade that seemed to be the soul of divine Justinia. I suspect many of the faithful would like to know what Justinia told you.
She helped me remember what happened at the Conclave. The Maker didn't give me the mark on my hand. I was struck in battle. And Andraste didn't send me. The figure everyone saw was Divine Justinia.
So it is as you have always maintained. You must feel quite vindicated.
I don't have time to dwell on it. We have a war to fight.
Then I will save my own ruminations upon faith and belief, and simply pray for your success, Inquisitor. It is wise that you do not let what happened in the Fade spread, however. Some would not understand. Now, is there anything I can help you with?
Farewell.
Until next time.
Guess what? I'm an elf. You're not getting a chantry garden because I'm an elf. Sorry, guys.
Don't know what you think you're doing.
I'm being clucked at by a hen.
Okay, she's not going to talk to me right
Don't play
now.
the fool with me, young man.
So
If I wanted to play the
we'll
fool,
go pick
I
up
could be
Dorian's
rather
quest.
more convincing, I assure you.
Your glib tongue does you no credit.
You'd be surprised at the credit my tongue gets me, Your Reverence.
Yeah, that's my boy.
Oh,
What's going on here?
It seems the revered mother is concerned about my undue influence over you.
It is just concern. Your worship, you must know how this looks.
You might need to spell it out, my dear.
This man is of Tevinter. His presence at your side, the rumors alone.
Let me break this down. I am an apostate mage, Dalish elf inquisitor, in a relationship with an apostate mage, elven guy. Who my best friend is a gay Tevinter mage, and I run around all the time with him, my boyfriend, a dwarf with Karna connections, and a Kunari. And you're worried about the impression that might send.
What's wrong with him being from Tevinter, specifically?
I'm fully aware that not everyone from the Imperium is the same.
How kind of you to notice. Yet still you bow to the opinion of the masses.
The opinion of the masses is based on centuries of evidence. What would you have me tell them?
The truth?
The truth is I do not know you, and neither do they. Thus, these rumors will continue.
Oh. I'd like to hear what these rumors are exactly.
I could not repeat them, your worship.
Repeat them? So you've shared them before.
See, I meant no disrespect, Inquisitor. Only to ask after this man's intentions. If you feel he is without ulterior motive, then I humbly beg forgiveness of you both.
I don't like Giselle because she's always ragging on my friends.
Well, that's something.
This sort of thing happens often, does it?
More than anyone tells you. No one knows their own reputation.
Until someone helpfully informs them.
There is that. She meant well, if that's of any concern. I should ask, do the rumors bother you?
I wish they wouldn't disparage you. They don't know you.
They know you even less than they know me. Perhaps it's odd to say, but I think of you as a friend, Inquisitor. I have precious few friends. I didn't think to find one here. Don't speak. I detest confessions, and I'd like to get this over with. Allow me to say I'll stand beside you, against Corypheus, my countryman, or spurious rumor, so long as you'll have me. Marvelous business, the Winter Palace. You saved an empress, and now she's eating out of your hand. Perfect mental image. All this dancing, politics, and murder,
Makes me a bit homesick.
That's something you'd like to do more often, then?
Watch as you twist an entire empire around your little finger. Yes, please. Of course, that leaves only Tevinter. And it wouldn't work as well there.
No. Why not?
Our dances are so much more intense. If an evening lacks a murder, we sniff and call it a ball. I hope you tried the ham they were serving, by the way. Tasted of despair. It's fascinating.
I should go.
Naturally.
Alright, let's see what we got. Excuse me.
Inquisitor? All right. So we almost have enough power to go ahead, but I want to finish up the other quests. And we're probably going to run through the other zones beforehand. But I think before I go to bed tonight, I'm going to pick up the quest from Varric. Well, first I'm going to go see if it'll even let me go talk to Liliana. Nope, she still won't even talk to me. Maybe I should go try to talk to Cullen. I have his quest. I'm still working on it, but he might give me another scene. Cullen! Oh no, this one.
As leader of the Inquisition, you... There's something I must tell you.
Whatever it is, I'm willing to listen.
Right. Thank you. Lyrium grants Templars our abilities, but it controls us as well. Those cut off suffer. Some go mad, others die. We have secured a reliable source of lyrium for the Templars here. But I no longer take it.
You stopped?
When I joined the Inquisition. It's been months now.
Why are you doing this?
After what happened in Kirkwall, I couldn't. I will not be bound to the Order, or that life any longer. Whatever the suffering, I accept it. But I would not put the Inquisition at risk. I've asked Cassandra to watch me. If my ability to lead is compromised, I will be relieved from duty.
Are you in pain?
I can endure it.
Cassandra takes things as seriously as you do. If she has no problem with this, neither do I.
I thought you had a right to know. The Inquisition's army must always take priority. Should anything happen, I will defer to Cassandra's judgment. First the Templars, now the Grey Wardens. Both devoted their lives to fighting evil. Now they serve it.
What better way to demoralize the people of Thedas than to corrupt their heroes? If Corypheus appears with Templars and Wardens at his side, why shouldn't they follow too?
Because now is not the time to lose hope. The Inquisition must serve as an example. We must stand where others fall.
Is there anything I should know?
I'm glad to have the Chargers on our side. Bull's men are professionals, despite evidence to the contrary.
Just gonna quietly walk out of that conversation.
Another time, then.
Yeah. I'm actually thinking about not doing the Cullen romance at all. Despite how much I enjoy Maker's Breath.
I appreciate the warning, but you shouldn't have come yourself. What if the guild found out, or what's his name?
Are you worrying for me or for yourself?
A little of column A, a little of column B. I am the expendable one, after all.
Oh, don't worry, I'll protect you. We'll just have to... Well, this is a surprise. You're the Inquisitor, right? Bianca Davry, at your service.
Bianca Davry.
Your name is Bianca?
It's a common name. Half the girls in the Merchants Guild are named Bianca. The other half are named Helga. I lucked out.
I take it you're a friend of Varric's.
Who isn't a friend of Varric's? You have met him before, right?
Any friend of Varric's is welcome here.
Be careful saying things like that. Some of his friends you don't want to meet. Oh, maybe you do. Who am I to judge?
Bianca's got a lead on where Corypheus got his red lyrium.
The site of Bartran's Folly, the tag Varric found, has been leaked. There's a Deep Roads entrance crawling with strange humans carting out red lyrium by the handful.
How do we know they're not using multiple entrances to get to the Tig?
Navigating the Deep Roads isn't like the surface. There's no accurate maps of the whole system, and there are cave-ins, darkspawn, lava floods. If you find a route that gets where you're going, you don't deviate. Trying to find another way could be deadly.
Who could have given away the Tig's location?
There were a few people who knew. Hirelings from the expedition, a couple of close friends.
How they found out isn't important. What matters is we know where they are now.
If it's such a secret, how do you know about it, Bianca?
I told her. Right after the expedition, I wrote and told Bianca what we found. I had artifacts that needed buyers, and she had more contacts that would pay for them. Plus, I owed her.
You can get there from Orlais. It's a long way to the free marches.
The deep roads are all connected. Or they used to be. Collapses and such. Some of them on purpose.
They really are roads. They spanned the Dwarven Empire, went to every corner of the continent, maybe further. In theory, you can get to any Tig using the deep roads, but in practice, there's a reason nobody uses them anymore.
We need to deal with this. As long as he has this source, Corypheus is that much more powerful.
I couldn't agree more.
I'll keep an eye on their operation. If you're interested in shutting it down, you've got my help. Try not to leave me waiting too long, Varric. I've got my own work to do, you know.
Right. That's not going to be trouble at all. Let me know when you want to head to the entrance.
Bianca. I love Bianca. Alright, I have picked up that quest. It's wild. We will probably go after the well shit quest tomorrow. It is after 9. It's almost 9:30, so I am going to get ready and go to bed. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Thanks for hanging out with me. Good night.